Let's talk a little bit about technical things that fans may not understand. If for fans who may not understand the classes you run in, what's the one thing about driving or setting up these cars that you think would surprise them?
How much technology is in the tuning anymore. I mean, it's still compression ratio and all of those things that happen across the board, but the cars have evolved so much. And I'm gonna say even on both sides, between the heritage car and the NHRA car, because for me they're completely different. With the technology in the way that timing maps and fuel curves and all of those things, that way out of my pay scale, to be bluntly honest with you. I mean, I understand it, and I am getting better about knowing how it works and how to assist in what goes on. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's really where it is the technology, and not just making horsepower, but harnessing horsepower. Because to be honest, we all buy the same parts and pieces. It's what you do, it's how you massage them, it's how you apply the power, being able to get that car to literally move the first 60 feet. And then, especially with the injected car, then staying lit down track, and how much fuel you're giving it and when you give it. So I think most people, when, it's one of those things that looks easy from the stands, whether it's the driving part or what you do, but there's so much technology that goes into it and so much data, and how you use the data. I mean, we use the data recorders on both cars, and that's one of the first things you do is you go look. Someone's looking at the computer while everyone else is working on the car. And so I think that's the biggest thing that people probably, in layman's terms, that not everyone sees that goes on is how much technology is behind the tuning of these things. Because you look at two cars on the starting line and they look identical, and one will go out and run 520, another one goes 550, and you're like, okay, wait, what just happened? Yeah.
But how do you get it just right?